and some more locally. So yeah, I think we had a base shape for everything, and now we're gonna refine it and then also make the UV. So that's why the screen is split in 2/3 for the model and yeah, I guess 1/3 for the UV, and we'll see how this setup work. Half of my UV, not half of it, 1/3 is on the other screen, the toolkit. So maybe not going to see everything I'm doing. Hello, Hitax! What's up? Oh, we are doing some UV and low poly today, that's what's up. How are you doing? Right, so this is gonna be a mess. So usually you start off with well, I guess not having this mess, so whatever works, I guess. Use the planar map from some direction. Okay, so that's above. You're godlike. Ate a bar of white chocolate and I could die in any moments of calories. I ate half a bar of chocolate, but that was like 3 hours ago. So I'm dying of a sugar crash. That sounds nice. Chocolate. It's Easter soon, so we can eat tons and tons of candy. I would like to say I'm allowed to eat tons and tons of candy. So as I said, we kind of have everything that we need. Except that some areas might be less thought through than others. You actually eat slices of bread soaked in milk plus cinnamon plus sugar. We call them tortillas. It sounds like what we call fattiga riddare, which is basically sheep night. So you soak it in milk, throw it in a frying pan, and like add tons of cinnamon and sugar on top of it. But that's not particular like for Easter time. That's more, I guess, in general. Oh well, not sheep night, maybe it's more like poor night, since he's too poor to actually make anything else. Is that like a Easter treat for you guys, or? We do that just for Easter. Oh, okay. You don't know why. Maybe it's because we can't eat meat. And sugar gives a lot of energy. Might actually make sense. Is it part of your tradition to not eat meat then during Easter? Because I don't really think we do that in Sweden like anymore. Actually, I'm not really sure what the traditions are more than the modern one, which is like eat a lot of candy. Basically our version of Halloween, I guess. Hello, Captain! Sneaking in. Hello, Hassan CG. How are you guys doing? Oh, I can see that you've been a subscriber for 3 months now, Captain. Wow! Thank you for that support. So, we're not gonna add anything for this crack here, we're just gonna bevel it, I think. That will be sufficient. Thank me? No, thank you. I'm not really doing anything though. Just sitting here. Playing around with models and stuff. Okay, so I think this will work pretty nice. We have like this bigger silhouette change. Don't really think we have that much more. No, that's just a very small one. Oh, that's also a very small one. But we had like a bulge going in here. How I'm doing? I'm doing good. Bit tired, but it's soon holiday for us. So we have Friday and Monday off, and we also have Thursday as well. So it's gonna be a long vacation. Well, not a long vacation, but some holiday break. So I'm looking forward to that. Some of my colleagues took the whole entire week off and got 10 days including the weekend, so I'm a bit jealous. But I'm looking forward to it. How are you doing, Captain? You're also having some holidays. Well, you probably have some holidays anyway right now. Or well, free time, some spare time. Okay, well I think that works. So for me it's last workday tomorrow for the holiday. Oh, the whole week, but next week is the last one at uni, so not much to do anyway. Well, then it's just time for some chill, I guess. I'm going to Ukraine tomorrow night, so I'm gonna have to leave to the airport at 2 AM in the morning. That's gonna be fun, because the flight leaves at 5 in the morning. Not sure how I ended up with that flight or what's went through in my mind when I booked that flight and how I thought that would be a good idea, but yeah. Because now I'm like, how am I supposed to get up? It's gonna be hard. I have to go to bed, or maybe I shouldn't go to bed even. But hello, it takes too much time. How are you doing? If you guys just wondering why I'm moving some words here and there, it's because I want to adjust it to be a little bit more closer now when I'm refining it. A little bit closer to the original shape, that is. Just to make sure that I don't miss some of that silhouette that I actually put in the Zbrush, it doesn't go to waste. You're also doing retopo. Takes too much time, yeah. You're working on a God of War fan art. That's cool. Is it like a environment piece then? Have I seen something from this? Prop. Okay. See, this is what I've done when I'm tired. This is so unnecessary. Why did I add this? It's like when you're struggling to figure out a issue or something that you have, and you're like, I can't find the solution, and then you get back to it the next day and you're like, huh, that was easy. Why were I that stupid? Why couldn't I have solved it earlier? What is this even? Oh. I see. A common chest, so you're also working on a chest. Can both struggle then with the retop on the chest. So what I'm trying to do here is just to make sure that whatever I added here is gonna be worthwhile and not just something that is not contributing to the silhouette. Something like that works. It's the same here. Why did I doubting myself and my tiredness sometime. Oh, thank you for the follow, Martha Can Art. Okay, so I can see what I've done here. It's not totally useless, it's just not very clean. If I thought about doing any challenge with the Discord community, not too much. Is that something you guys would like to see? I mean, my fear is that I would be like, hey guys, let's do this, and nobody would participate, and it would be me alone making something. But if there's an interest and some people would participate, then sure. Like, what I tried to do before, when I started streaming, was to engage some people in doing an ArtStation challenge with me. One of the environment arts things that they had. I think it was the Wild West challenge, but nobody really wanted to, sadly enough. So that's when I started doing my own environment Viking thing instead. The Nordic environment that you've been asking for, if I'm ever gonna finish that one. So that was something I thought about, like, hey, let's do one of these challenges, or thinking about maybe like Polycount sometimes have these like prop/environment challenges, to do one of those together instead of like trying to create my own. But not sure if there's gonna be enough interest. Are you learning new things because of me? Well, you're welcome, Batu. Thanks for keeping me company. Hey, Seriously Advance! Long time no see. Good old Maya, yeah. You learned to hate it, that's sad. Oh, you would participate, Captain. But then it's just gonna be you and me, kinda. Sunnyhead case. What kind of challenge are we talking about? You like challenge? Now, Captain asked me if I was ever thinking about making a challenge or something for the, like, in my Discord group, like, you know, a small prop challenge or something. So I was just talking about that nobody would have liked to participate in that. Oh, Pabston 3Do. Hello, hello! Subscribed. Oh wow, thank you. For 4 months. Have you been subscribing for 4 months? Damn. And you don't really hang out in the chat that often. Thank you, guys. ArtStation challenge is too much, Captain? You need to have a methodology already established, because you need to do so much in a very few time. Oh. Yeah, maybe it was too much to have a big environment. Maybe it's easier if you have like just one prop and give people enough time. We have 3 already. 3 people joining me. Hello, Aslan! How are you doing? UV mapping. Yes, UV mapping. Not very convenient time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm living in Europe. I can't really stream at another time. I've been thinking about it, like maybe doing another time as well, but then I'm like, oh, I'm at work, so that didn't really work. Kay! Hello, Kay. Polycount challenges too. Well, so if we would look at one of the polycount challenges then, like the prop one, would anyone be interested in participating with that? Or do you prefer like me posting an image, like with these ones, the Taurus Chest or the Skull Barrel that I've been making? Would you guys rather have like one of those and then we do it specifically for our own little thing, or just the polycount? Captain Sissy, no! I'm not sure what you're referring to when you say no. I talk too much. Hello. Can you be next to me, Kay? That would be more convenient for me, thank you. There's always like this time when he the Kay wants some attention. Poor cat. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch. Catto. Oh yeah, we need to be more active in the Discord. I agree. I agree. If you have any ideas like this one with challenges and stuff, or as you now wrote, post more work in progress and so on, just let me know. But also, like, I can't post work in progress things from work, so this is kind of the only thing I can post work in progress from. And it's not like I'm working on anything else than this, so you guys know what I'm working on. But please, if you have anything that you can share, then that makes it easier. Challenges is a good way of creating traffics. I agree. We're just gonna have to come up with a good challenge, it sounds like. Something that would be fun, but also not taking too much time, and, well, in general... Do you want me to stream it then as well? Like, if you all would have been doing this Taurus Chest, or just something on the side from the streams? Hi Ron! How are you doing? Can you create a work in progress channel? Sure. Isn't that though... Let me check. Now the cat is in the way as well. Oh. I think I cleaned some of the Discord not too long ago. Do you have to be on the keyboard, Kay? I just moved it to make more space for you. There you go, you can be there. Let's see. Discord. I did remove some things, because nobody were using those channels. Right, so at the moment we have intro, general, art share, feedback, critique, and resources. So my idea would be using the art share, but if you guys like... Sunny Headcase, you subscribed at tier 1, thank you. So yeah, I was thinking about like having the art share, but is it better to divide it up as like work in progress? Feedback, critique. My intention was to have the feedback critique as a channel for people who do want to have feedback and critique, and then the art share for people who don't really want to have feedback and critique but just share. Let's see, get back to the chat. Mobile phone. Archer is often used as a work in progress channel. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about as well. Challenges sound fun, Roan. Okay, well then it seems like a few people want to do a challenge together. And get the Discord channel more active. And hashtag whip sounds more accurate. Now Kay is leaving. Goodbye, Kay. Now I can have my work space back. Maybe art tries for the finished pieces and feedback critique for whips. Six out of 13 you counted, Ron. Well, this is also a discussion that are great to have in the Discord if you have ideas about what you like. But sure, we could look into it. I would probably need some help though from you guys to like look for concepts and things that would be fun to create, so I'm just not sitting there being like, oh, we should do this. Just being the sole person deciding things. I want to have your input on that as well. You were just guessing. Well, it sounds about accurate though, Ron. Oh yeah, as Aslan said, I appreciate all the support you guys give me. The company keeping part as well. So how frequently should we have these challenges then, if we have one that is kind of like this chest or something in difficulty? Is it like deadline after a month, or is it like... I'm uncertain. 600 out of 13, there's a lot, so 6 out of 13. Stream suggestion channel. Yeah, that could be something as well, Aslan. Though, Aslan, you're a moderator, so you have the power to change stuff in the Discord channel. Just putting it out there. Just don't don't massacre the channel, please. Removing all people's rights to write in it, as you did here at Twitch channel at some point. Where you can create polls and stuff. Strawpoll.me. There you go, Aslan. You have Ron answered you. You need a GIF. Well, you're gonna have to make it yourself then, I'm sorry. Okay, so this feels a little bit better, and this one also feels a bit better. In general, now with the topology. Right. This is my gift. What did you send me? You I have the power. Nice one. I do have a Pinterest board with some concepts. Let's see if I can find it in this mess. I love like diorama things, so I just like saved a lot of different inspiration. So would this be too much for a challenge, like asking to do like this, everything here? Like it's a lot of small props, but it's still like multiple props rather than one thing. crops. Here we go. Oh well, those are also a bit more diorama-ish. Oh, here we go. We can make a shrimp. And a ham roll. Pumpkin chest. This is when I was browsing, like, to do some kind of chest concept. I saved all tons of, like, different things in here. Oh, this is cute. Maybe this is more doable. It would have been fun if someone in the group could have drawn their own prop concept. Because I can't draw. That would be more unique. Roan, and we do want to recreate the same concept. I mean, ideally it should end up everything looking the same, right? I guess there's different... challenges, Roan. Either you can be like, we all make the same asset, or you can be like dropping a theme, like we all should do something that belongs underneath the sea, and you choose yourself. It's gonna be stylized or realistic and what it is, and then also decide yourself the scale of it, I guess. So yeah. Or we can just choose like 3 concepts and you pick one of those 3 concepts and stick to it. I don't know, it's like different ways we can do one of these challenges. Sculpting and texturing food could be fun. Yeah, that's also a theme. We could have like food stuff. Or maybe the same diorama with our own style. So it's not just a copy pasting. Yeah, I mean, definitely different ways of doing it. Just a matter of like deciding which way we want to go, I guess. I will think about something, and if you guys have ideas, then feel free to post them in Discord, so we can create a discussion there, and then we will see what we end up with. Feels like some of these things can be optimized a lot, but also we should connect this point. Might be better to save it for after a bake to optimize it a bit more. Cat is back. Wow. You got delayed. Stupid YouTube. Hi Daniel, how are you doing? You know, okay, I had like 3 hours before the stream where I could have petted you as much as you wanted, but you insist on always showing up when I'm busy. Yes, you do. Captain, I prefer when it's a bit more specific, because the challenge for me is a way of making me work on something. If I have to concept it, and so I will end up not doing it. I guess it's all about finding a middle way that we all are happy with. Okay, let's get a bit more real when it comes to UVing and finalizing things. So we're missing some pieces here. So what we can do is to move this one. In here. Right, so we should do that. Well, that's why we're proposing, instead of making one copy, we make the same scene with same props with different styles. So let's do like this then, guys. I write down like 2 suggestions, or maybe 3, and then you guys can vote on which like way you prefer to have the challenge, and then whichever one that gets most votes in Discord, we will end up doing. That doesn't mean like we decide on the concept, more like the way we're doing a challenge. Does that sound like a decent way to start, at least? You're a good bit hungry, so make some more waffles. Oh yeah, you were eating waffles. You posted some pictures. That sounds good. Waffles. We had a waffle day not too long time ago. Hello, Nium! Sup, sup, sup! Are you eating food as well? This time? I'm just gonna guess because that's what you've been doing every time. Sup stream. Hello, Doom! How are you doing? You missed the waffle day? Oh, I'm sorry, Aslan. I choose not to eat waffle during that day. I'm not that sad. Oh, you ate earlier. Wow, that's the first time. Does that mean that you came home like in a decent time this time? I think I'm just trying to figure out if a way that it's a little better, because the backside won't be as visible anyway. I think that will be fine. Haha, no. We played some Smash Bros before getting home, so it wasn't so bad. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're doing something else than just working. Then we need to connect the last parts together. So we're gonna straighten this line so we can mirror it nicely later. Did you see the Wired article today? No. The only thing I've seen on the news today is the Rotterdam... No, Notre Dame. Wah! Notre Dame. Jesus, sometimes can't talk. Tower church being destroyed in a fire. That's the only thing I've seen in the news. God, don't get me started. You have a lot of things to say about it. I think it's a shame. Okay, the only thing I read about it is that it burned down and the tower, the spire, collapsed. But I didn't see anything about like any suspect or like the reason why it was on fire or by whom or anything like that. I only read about that it happened. Words, hard sounds. That's basically how I feel sometimes, yes, Daniel. All of our friend Mr. Mark Kearney gave some basic specs on the PS5. Oh! No, I must have missed that completely, Liam. Is it good? Is it worth buying? Beautiful, beautiful UV. So we're gonna have to cut it up a bit. PC, PS5. Oh, you mean that PC Master Race? What you were going for, Daniel? Rome, probably accident. They were doing some reconstruction and scaffolding catched on fire. I wonder how it could just catch on fire though. It must have like something must have like caused it. Oh, you think you read that was an accident, Daniel? Might have been until they decided something else, I guess. No one knows yet, Liam. Okay, well, I'm gonna look at it, the article. Thanks for the link. I'm gonna read it. I'm excited to see what's up with the PlayStation 5. Human errors as always. Yeah, but how can you put something on fire? You must have, like, I don't know, maybe cigarette button or something? You can't just have been running around with a torch and just, you know. I'm just curious how you potentially can put something on fire just like that. Let's see. Cut. Where else do we wanna make a cut? From the picture it looked like they were renovating. Yeah, well that's why they had scaffoldings and stuff. They saved things though. Yeah, I saw something about that as well last time, that they at least saved the art and other important things that was in the church. Ooh, do insurance money maybe. I'm not sure that's gonna cover like hundreds of years of history and art. Not the first time it burns down. Huh. I don't know but that much about it, so... Cat is here again, he's walking all over the place. Just put a piece of heat gun on a piece of cloth and forget it there, then the curtain section fire old dry wood and bang. Sounds like you should become a detective, Round. Are you writing about the music again, Aslan? Final Fantasy? Yes, it is Final Fantasy... let's see... 7. Oh my god, Kay, you can't be on the keyboard. I'm sorry, but that's... okay. You have to lay still and not touch the keyboard. They're probably welding the scaffold or something. You have gas canisters and grease and a lot of stuff around that's flammable. Yeah, I guess if it's an accident, probably something happened. It's just a shame. That's like old history and stuff falling down. If it's Maya 2019, no, it's actually Maya 2017. I am very lazy when it comes to upgrades. Whatever works for me. And now Cat is changing position, and now instead of being at the keyboard, it's my mouse instead. How am I supposed to move my hand now? They have already over 400 meters to restore. 400... Is it meter? Million? Million? To restore the cathedral. One family gave them 100... Oh, million and another 200 million. Damn. It's a lot of money. Okay, so let's take a look at this. How... How much stretching issues do we have now? Ah, it's not bad. That works. That is totally doable. Now to the face. So we're definitely gonna have some stretching here. Right, so we have some issues here and there, but it's not too bad. You can see here that we have some red areas that might be worth looking into. Oh, thank you, Zahiro, for the follow. So, but I usually like as long as I have some pieces, I can make a test bake and see how much the damage is, and if we have to adjust it. Some stretching areas is fine, but not too much. You were heating a piece of wood, Ron, to make it look better, and I managed to set it on fire, so I know how it would go if I put the rest to a wrong place. Like small scale experiment, and also fortune telling and how it can go with scaffoldings and wooden towers. Right, so we have something here going on. This just made me realize that I'm slightly disappointed in the flatness of this area. Might not add anything, but well, it does add something. No, Kay! No, not the keyboard! It's almost as if, like, you hate the keyboard, Kay. Or just knows that you're irritating sometimes. Like, we can check this one, it's the closest one. I mean, that thing can heat to 100 Celsius, sounds like enough to set a wood that had been drying for 800 years of fire. Right, when you guys put it in this way, it does sound like an accident would have been very, very likely, and it probably had something with tools that they use to do. Okay, so... Right, we have some merging issues here. Still the same issue. Okay, so it's not happy about something here. Well, I can't see anything, so... Seems to have accepted no? Is it still? Let's see if we can stitch them together. I think Maya hates me. Huh. Ah! Sometimes I don't like Maya either, so it's fair, it's mutual. Nobody knows like a kitty knows. That's hard to say. Oh, hello there, Sahiro. Fellow 3D animator here. Nice to watch you streaming, Maya. And then you respond immediately with like, Maya sucks. Maya has its charming sides. Sometimes. Cat keyboard, keyboard, catboard. You guys are trying. I can give you that, but didn't sound too nice. Keyboard, I can understand, Daniel, but it's also like. What did it say? I got an error. Ooh. That's more helpful. So let's see if we can use this cleanup tool then, as it so kindly suggested we do. It was complaining about non-manifold geo, so let's do that first then. Well, thanks for that, I guess. Faces 1. Right, okay. Does it still complain? Because it didn't really look like it actually added. No, exactly, unfold doesn't work anyway. You had this image in my head of nice concept art where K is surfing on a keyboard. Run this one again. Lamina faces and Now it works. Not sure if it was a vert merge that I did or if it was the cleanup, because the previous cleanup didn't do yak shit. So something worked. That is all we need. Right, okay, Maya. Stitch together. Oh, now it finally works as well. So but you don't wanna stitch that together? Well. It's a struggle sometimes. Nice that I'm getting all of this like weird lovely issues when I'm streaming. At least I'm solving them. That's something. Okay, so we have some stretching here. We will leave that for now. Straighting UVs. Let's have a look and see how. So that's very. So we get some issues. That's fine. Check that out later. I probably have some zero area face jammed in there. Clean up, delete them so they became cuts in the UV. Yeah, but then again, like sometimes, or like as you saw, some of the cleanup UV commando didn't really do anything. So I'm a bit unsure if it actually was the cause. Weird, lovely issues. Used to describe the core of my very existence. I guess that's something we all experience. My issues. Why don't you use optimization? I'm assuming that it's something in... Do you refer to something in the UV editor when you say optimization? Or do you refer to something in the mesh? Oh, in the UV. Well, I I don't know, I used to have another way of working, I guess. I like to look at all the pieces, cut them up, and ponder a bit about like stretching, and also like as with this function here, to see how much in the same space, that if it's like white, blue or red, if it's getting fewer like texel density and or like too much compared to other faces. I don't know, I just like to analyze some stuff and so on. So not even sure if I'm gonna have this UV in the end for it. I just want to have like something and then look at it all together in the end and see if I'm happy. So I go piece by piece and don't really do that much on them, I guess. That's why I don't use certain things. You have to go, Captain. Well, I see you later. Have a nice day. Well, I'm using my 2017, so there are some features in here that doesn't exist as well, that exist in newer programs, or like newer versions of Maya. So I'm not sure actually what's in here and what's not in the 17 version. I wonder if I should... Some of these things are more actually for the top down. Nah, screw it. We will actually take the border. We can always add it differently later. You don't use Maya personally, but I heard that their user really pissed on the 2020 version. (2020? Are we at the 2020 version already? Then I'm a few versions behind. If the Unfold 3D plugin part of Maya 17, or if it was added in 18. Well, there is a unfold button here. So it's here, I guess. It's just that I had it off screen, so I don't have to work with too few elements. It was max. Oh, okay. Right. Well, then I'm only 2 versions behind. Wait, we are supposed to cut that side and stitch that side. And we are most likely not gonna need this one either, because we are connected together. I have unfold and optimize, but never use them. Well, I am using unfold when I'm doing this. Like, I'm not doing my layout until I have done some UV mapping, so I do like different revisions, I guess. So I start by cutting some stuff up, unfold some part of it, so I'm using unfold. But the optimize tool, as I said, I'm not really doing anything more with it, so this is quite kind of quick UV mapping for me. So it's not like this is final. So I'm doing 2 passes, like one initial one, just to have a look and see, and then based on that I usually do like an automatic layout, bake on top of that, and then I iterate, and that's where I start caring about textile density and other things. First I care more about just the initial pass. It's like a lot of these things doesn't even have a proper normal smoothing yet either. Soft and hard edges, they just have everything. Either they have all of that smooth or all of that hard. That's because I haven't decided yet where really I'm cutting the UV, so that's also part of the second pass. I just don't want to spend too much time on everything, I guess, first. Ah. There we go. And then we have this part. Did I even? No, exactly. That's what I thought. I haven't removed yet anything here. So, oh no, I removed too much. It's not fine. If I get $1 for each time saying that Senda, I had, well, at least $400 in light every single time. Well, I take some time sometimes when I'm doing stuff, at least when I'm working for myself, because then I can think about why I'm doing things. Bounce round down 2 picks the list of higher candidates. Aw, Neum, that's mean. To use me on the safe side, we should just have it this way instead. Now the question is if this is... yeah, that's what I thought, it's unnecessary. Oh. Guess that's more okay. Damn, this one is tricky. Had to hide my file to a search cabinet under the floor. For some reason you always get skitsy when you see non-triangulate concave faces. What? Really? You do? Do you want me to triangulate it for you? Why, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it this way. Your accent is like people from Sweden. Are you Swedish? Yes, I am. I am Swedish. And hi, by the way. Hi, Asgard. I am indeed Swedish. proud Viking here. Am I right to assume that you're also Swedish because you notice it, or you just live close by, or have too many friends that are Swedish you notice? Should have just immediately added that one up there. Oh, why Maya? Sometimes I get the menu to pop up instead, and then you need to go into Gizmo and then choose it again for it to stop. Fun times with Maya. Think that's better. Your hands are shaking, you. That's how skitsy you get when you see it. I was right then. Yes, you were. What I'm up to? I'm doing some really boring retoppling and like the start of a UV. You're an Arabic Viking, Aslan. Very Swedish Arabian. You've been in Stockholm for over a year, so I noticed that a lot. Okay. Oh, you live then in Stockholm. Congratulations on choosing one of the coldest city and one of the darkest one to live in for like 9 months a year. Proud Swedish. May we drink with Odin and Valhalla. Have you been to, there's a Viking place in Old Town in Stockholm. What is that called? Eifer. That's something everyone should visit. Yes! That one is great. That's like a proper Viking experience. If it's bad if we first have a base mesh, then go to Zbrush for high poly and detail. No, that's not bad at all, Love Art. That's one way of working. For this one I made everything in Zbrush, the base mesh as well, because I wanted to challenge myself, which was painful for everyone to watch. But that's like a good workflow, I would say, to do a base thing in Maya or Modo or whatever, like standard 3D modeling program, and then detail it in ZBrush. Honey meat is nice. Indeed, it's nice. Sjätte tunnan is where it's at. Oh, I think those are two different places though, right? You have good stuff in your folio. I'm happy to show you mine. Well, go ahead. Just I'm always happy when people are sharing their work. You can post it in Twitch or join the Discord group and post it in there. Are you here again, Kay? Are you here again? Oh. Sjätte tunneln, is they are more of a normal bar than Eifer. I guess Eifer is more the hardcore traditional Viking experience. Don't judge me though. I am not judging anyone. Let's have a look. Ah, stupid. There we go. Hiding the screen behind. Sharing it so everyone can see. I guess... Okay, so this is your nickname. That's nice that you added there. So you're doing mostly character work then, I see. That's cool. Freelance character artist. So where should I start? The latest one maybe? Oh, that's cool. Is this part of the challenge that ArtStation had? Let me scroll to the bottom and see. No? Okay. You just made a samurai because it's damn cool to make samurais. I was just curious to see if it was part of the challenge. Oh, well, that's nice. It's a nice high poly as well. I really love samurais and ninjas. I think I recognize this character. Or use something very similar. Maybe I've seen it. Unsure. Are you doing all of the renders in Unreal? Real-time character in Unreal. Like, yo, what's up, guys? Oh, that's pretty cool. Are you working in a studio here, or doing freelance in Stockholm? Oh, necromancer. Or some kind of wizard or something. A necromancer. Oh, nice portfolio you have. I like it. I will take a better look offline when I'm not streaming. You're right, I wasn't part of a challenge. Or the challenge. Oh, you think freelance sucks, love art? Is that because you have bad experience with it, or? Neum, directly, give him feedback. Not too bad, I will want to see some more textures and topo breakdowns along renders. I'm on contract with Endreams. Oh, okay. I don't really know who those guys are. I'm assuming it's a smaller studio, maybe? A nice stretchy ring. Stretchy, stretchy. Okay, so we have the head that I cut up. This part is also a bit cut up, and that one, and the ring. This one is not. Let's flip this as well. That's just gonna overlap with the rest of the wood, so this one. Gonna do street in UV, so just for memory keeping, do like that. It's actually the same with this. No, this piece. Thank you for the follow, Asgard. I appreciate that. You think freelance Asgard, no, love art, put a lot of time and no money. Okay. I haven't done too much freelance, so I don't really have too much to say about it. They're making a VR game. Not a big studio, I guess, but they pay good. Well, that's, I mean, a good, good thing. Getting well paid. That's like one of the, like, top thick boxes to fill, like, good pay. Check. Are you talking about the music, Aslan? Was it the previous one or this one? This is 144. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 9. So you are correct. That it, like, okay, well you had 3 guesses, so I mean 9 was correct. If I work somewhere, Asgard, I work for DICE as well, 3D artist, lead artist, I guess. So I'm not doing freelance. Or maybe you were asking love art because you were tagging love art in the question above. You keep on guessing, Aslan. Maybe FF7. No, that's FF9. If I have a lot of animators at DICE, we do, Sahiro. We have a lot of animators. Animation group. You guess? Yeah, I guess, Ron. Because, I mean, I've been lead for, what is it? Started January, I got the promotion. So, January, February, March, April. 4 months. It's not really something you get used to that quick. So, also, it feels very wrong to say that because I'm still a 3D artist. So, yeah. You heard of it? Good place to work, I guess. It's a very good place to work. They take care of you very well. I recommend anyone to work there because then you will be my co-workers. And we love to have more people. Love art, getting a master degree in photonics. It sounds really cool, photonics. You gotta flex on them a bit. Okay, so first part here, and we're going to move it down here because that's where the rest of the wood is. So we have that out of the way. Same here actually, this part also part of the wood. No wait, that's set up. There we go. Oh. So these pieces should go down here. Just as a memo that we are reusing that space. And It's gonna be the same for this one. Right, so we like lumped or clumped together all the wood overlap. It's pretty good. How long have I been doing 3D art? A long time. Not as long as some other people, I guess. Professionally, 5 years. As a student, 2. So, I guess that's 7 since I started learning 3D. You guys wanna see my first 3D model? See if I can find it. I have some really ugly models. Are you ready? Ta-da! My first 3D model. It's the primitive character. It's the best 3D art I've ever made. It's great. Thank you. I'm really proud of how I put everything together. You know, the funny part is that if you would actually rotate this one, they would actually not be together. So if you rotate it, I think in Z, no wait, this is max, so Z was up, so in Y, you actually see how the head is here, the cone is here. So I didn't know how to scale stuff, so I just, you know, yeah, so that's it. I surprised everyone, thank you, Aslan. Don't shed your secrets. No, it's always good memory to keep old models, yeah. You have somewhere as well, deep in my hard drive. But yeah, I actually didn't even really know what I was doing, so I had the move tool, and I knew if I was like nudging it a bit, it would move like this towards you. So I had like front-facing camera when I made this one, and then the teacher came and was like, "Huh, what are you making there?" and saw me working with like the move tool, like dragging it, and he was like, "Do you mind?" And he took like my controllers and then he turned it to perspective camera and turned it. I was like, "No, you're ruining it!" Because for me it was like, you know, Photoshop. You're making a picture with stuff. So yeah, that's how it started. Oh well, now you guys know. Oh, you missed the dinosaur. I think I have one. Your round, mine is way more original. You hardly find a newer Blender user whose first move wouldn't be a donut. Nice work on the posing. Yeah, I think I kinda got it. And the lips here, it's fantastic. I don't know. I have one. Oh yeah. Dragon, you say? I have it here. Yeah, here we go. This is the first thing I actually modeled that is not primitives. It's a turbo smoothed dragon, so I think it's like it's just boxes, and then I pressed Turbos mode, and then it went round. So that's it. And it's also, I think, the first thing I basically tried my hands at UV mapping. And I think the UV map for this one took 2 weeks probably. Like, you know, working with it every day at least 8 hours, because I didn't understand what a UV map was. For me it was like, what is this? Why do I have to like cut stuff up, and like, how does this work? And I think I accidentally in Max deleted it a couple of times because I didn't really understand how the modifier works, and was just like gone all of a sudden. And I was like, yeah, it was crazy times. Okay, there's even like some, yeah, pinching down here on the belly. Good times. But now you know, it's my first embarrassing, really ugly 3D models. So as being a lead, if it's as fun, normal artist, a lot of feedback, more responsibility. It is a lot of more feedback and responsibility, Asgard. A lot of coaching and helping others rather than, you know, doing things yourself. Planning and scoping and making sure everyone have work to do. It's a lot of things like that, but also like the fun part is like doing benchmarks and setting workflows and so on. It's great, thank you, Neo. I will post those 2 pictures on my Discord. You were complaining about it not being enough work in progress. I will post some old things. Mesh smooth, I'm pretty sure you used that though. Yeah, Aslan, it was the turbo smooth actually was called. And I thought it sounded fast. Cause turbo. Hello Alpha Gamers! You would like to do a game design as a job? If you would have to do this? No, not as a game designer. You would not have to do this as a game designer. Aslan can probably tell you a bit more about it. Very different job, very different work. You're 13, Alpha, okay. Yeah, no, this is the 3D artist job. So there's different positions you can have as if you're working with a game. You can actually make music. You can be a producer. It's the ones that run around and like make sure everyone is working and keeping deadlines. And then game designers can also do different things. Either write the story, write how you play the game, or make the level. Like if you're gonna run around and jump and things like that. So yeah. It's very different jobs you can do. So if you're not interested in doing all of these things, then you should not look for a 3D artist. You should look for game design. Aslan, this is way before Substance Painter was a thing, kids. Wow. Well, yeah, as everyone else is saying in the chat, it's very different jobs. What does a technical artist do, Love Art? When we have junior artist, senior artist, and lead artist. Well, technical artists, they are more focused on tools, shader setup, well, things in the editor and things in Maya that could help you doing your work. So that's more what a technical artist does. And it can also vary a lot what a technical artist do if they're helping animators more or 3D modelers. So that can also be very different what a technical artist does. But they are more lenient to scripting and things like codes, tools in general. Alpha game is okay, but I'm also talented in like art, so I want to have half and half. Well, this is the tricky part. You can probably learn about both craft, and the more you learn, maybe the more you will lean towards something else. Maybe you will lean more towards a 3D artist or a game designer. And also, if you start out as a game designer or a 3D artist, doesn't mean that you can't transfer and do the other work after a few years. It's not like you're stuck for the rest of your life just doing one thing. You can actually change your mind and work with different type of subcrafts. Also, if you're in a smaller studio, you tend to do more things than if you're in a larger studio. Then you tend to specialize and like do one thing. So there's an option there as well if you want to go for a bigger studio or a smaller studio. They have different needs. There's also lack of great UI artists, but I get that not everyone is excited to make health bars. Yeah, I heard that there's a lack of that right now, and but I think a couple of years ago was a lack of technical artists, which is not the case anymore. So it's it changes all the time depending on what people are then educating themselves in and getting hired as. But yeah, making health bars. Some people are excited about that though. It's not for everyone, no. Let's see, we can... straighten UVs, so we have something more fold. Do we need the top on this one? It's just for that edge, right? Those small edges. Then it might be better to just remove some of the geometry. Just gonna cut some pieces up here because it's easier. Huh, that's very interesting. Are there two cylinders in one, or what's happening? Or is it just Maya losing its mind? Or is it me losing my mind? Oh, that's right, I deleted the UV rather than the geometry. Me being tired. Guess that's the issue. There we go. Shouldn't delete in the UV channel. So this model I'm working on is just a personal project, I guess. It's this one. It's a concept from someone who's attending Smirnov school called Elena Savchenkoi. So it's just like a funny little stylized thing I'm working on. So it's nothing for like my work or something. It's just something that is nice. So we're doing the low poly so we can bake the high poly details on it. You've been trying to Zbrush a bit today, Roan. Just got a cramp to my pinky. Because you're using the tablet too much? You get a cramp to your pinky? Like, how are you holding it? The pen? Cramp? Well, okay, I can see. I usually get a cramp in my wrist or arm before I get a cramp in my pinky. You're looking forward to see it finished. Oh, I'm looking forward to see it finished as well, Asgard. So I can start something new. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. So I've been streaming some Substance, no, not Substance, damn, I'm mixing everything up, Zbrush in previous streams, so now we need to do the boring things. Which piece were, oh, I was working on this one. Wait. Time to get experience with that experience 3D mouse in Zbrush, Aslan? I don't think so. That sounds horrible. Right, so this is a bit better. Not wasting too much space. I guess we can have them like that. You work with a tablet. I haven't been working with a pen this much since elementary school. If you should start something... Yeah, you should totally do that, Asgard. Something personal as well anytime soon. It's fun, and you can do all types of nutty things and work in which way you want to and experiment and just try things out. That's why I like doing that. I get a lot of questions like, is this how you work if you would do it professionally? And I'm like, no way. I wouldn't do all of this manually by hand and stuff like that. There are some stuff that I have tools for as well, and you know, other things. But I like to take my time when I'm doing my own personal things. You like how I said I usually get cramps? I'm not sure if I want to be a 3D artist anymore. You can do all sort of naughty things, said to a character artist. I don't usually get cramp, but if I do get cramp, Roan, it is going to be my wrist. So... Hello, Kay, again. You hear a lot right now. Why are you walking around? It's almost like he's in distress or something. Poor cat. Well, I guess that means that it's time for me to end soon anyway, since the cat needs attention and it's 11, so maybe it's his internal clock going like, it's time, it's time, it's time. That's why he's jumping up here. What, Niam? Jag vill bo i en svamp, annars får jag... Oh, it's the song, the lyrics. You're really assuming that I know the lyrics for this one? Jag vill bo i en svamp, annars får jag skav? Maybe? Kramp. Sorry. I'm sorry, Niam. It feels like I should know that. Maybe attention. Yeah, most likely attention that Kay needs. Kim is famous in my life for angry arm cramps and amazing heart. Is that another thing you're gonna add to my list, Aslan? You guys scare me with the amount of the word cramp in context of 3D art. Nice, Ron. Og, off. Tired? Can't spell, maybe? Oh, you're going, Asgard. I'm off to go. Hope to catch you next time, and thanks to Twitch for recommending channels. I found some Swedish streamer. Have a great one. Have a great one, you too, Asgard, and I hope to see you later. And yes, thanks for Twitch for recommending channels to other people. Take care. Your list be a nice book someday. Merc with oh, so that's how you're gonna get rich then, Aslan. You're gonna sell my stuff. I see. That's your plans. That's why you're collecting so much things. Let's flip that one and stitch together. I see you, Kay. Okay, now he's staring at me from the floor instead. What's the matter, Kay? What's the matter? Alright. I will end the stream now to take care of you. Kay says it's time for food and cuddle, right? So I'm going to Ukraine tomorrow night, so it's gonna be a while before someone takes care of you again. Well, he have other people here that will take care of him, right? So no worries. You prepare to buy that quote book now, Ron? I am going to Ukraine. Yes, I'm going to Kiev to Chernobyl. Me and a colleague from Gorilla. You know, Liam, Stefan Riek? We're going there. Thank you for the follow, Milan Zach. I appreciate that, but I'm actually about to end my stream, so we will say goodbye now, okay? Right? We'll say goodbye now. Bye bye, people. I will see you next week. And I have some fun stories of me almost dying in Chernobyl and the radioactivity and stuff. So prepare for that. Bye bye, people. Bye bye. Kay says bye bye. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you have a good night and a good sleep or a good day. And we'll see you next week on Tuesday as per usual. So no stream on the first day since I will be on an airplane. So see you Tuesday. Kay says good night as well. Thanks again. Bye bye. Bye bye.